I just want to reassure you guys, I did not buy this $800,000 machine to build silly little widgets and gimmicks, but what's up, guys? Welcome back. Part 3 of the Robodrill install. Real quick before we dive into this. Thank you so much. The last video, you guys commenting, liking, subscribing to the channel, all of that, blown away. You guys are sick, you're cool, I love it. A lot of great questions, a lot of great insight, a lot of great points made on things that I didn't cover. Again, I am not a subject matter expert on literally anything. So, in the future, hopefully we can recap during like tax season, talk about the machine, talk about that, how that affects the business, and then go over some of those other costs that I forgot to mention, like added insurance policies and whatnot. So, moving on to today, we're just gonna build, I just kind of whipped up this simple little bottle opener, right? It's November, it's almost Christmas time. We're gonna make some little bottle openers for clients to send them as appreciations for their continued support throughout the year. So this is a scaled down little miniature AR-15 mag, and I added a little like deal for like a keychain or carabiner or something, and a little hole right here where we will Loctite in a magnet so it'll stick to a toolbox or a refrigerator, and then of course just the little bottle opener detail so that you can open up your Pepsis or alcoholic beverages. So, this channel, right, is not going to be this subject matter where we like dive into designing stuff or machining stuff, right? This is kind of more like 3,000 foot elevation, shop owners, what we're dealing with, the purchases, where the company's going, trying to talk about things that other guys aren't doing on the internet, and there's so much great content around all those other things that I just mentioned. So, we program in Fusion 360. We have our part here, we have our vise, we have our stock modeled in, right? Just super quick, we can do a quick simulation. I can kind of bounce through, you can see what's going on, right? So I will ultimately push this through to complete. So I'm just gonna call it Program 2000, bottle opener, see all the tool paths, whatever, complete opens up. And this simulation is a true simulation of actual G-code. So as you can see here, it has the table, it has the 5th axis, it has the spindle, it has everything. And it's making sure that it's not gonna crash. It just simulated the part that quickly. Again, I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm not doing anything that any other shop owner or programmer is doing. Honestly, you guys are probably doing it better than me because I'm YouTubing stuff constantly. Okay, so running this little bottle opener Christmas gift deal, right? Quick overview, Fusion 360, designed, programmed, move into complete, verify that we're not gonna crash this 5th axis machine, boom, send it over to the control via chatter, and then we run it. Right now, obviously, tools are already loaded, measured, verified, tool library, all these other details. Again, this video is not how to machine. This is just me showing the Robodrill running. So, programs on the control, we have it here. We're gonna go ahead and load a piece of material. Now, in a perfect world, these are all loaded up some other time, whatever, they're loaded up while the machine's running. Got the material centered in there. We're gonna go and we're gonna probe this material so it doesn't have to be set with a stop or anything. In the future, higher production runs, there is no probing because we do set it with a stop ahead of. But in this case, we're just gonna hand load this one piece to show you guys the Robodrill running. Gonna come back over here. We're putting it in pocket 926. We're gonna tell the machine, we're gonna pull up pallet 926, input, MDI, pallet to clamping point. We hit go. All right, guys, so we machined the part, 10, 12-minute cycle time. Now, I guess you can see here, this is considered window machining. We have a complete frame around it, AKA a window, and now we have this part. Just wiggle this bad boy out, just a little pop, pop. We're only holding on to 20 thousandths of material in 4 little spots, these little tabs. So, we put the little 5.56 by 45 on there. That's just the bullet size of the AR mag. Made in America. Boom, boom. Little bit of hand cleanup. Tumble it. Off to hard ano. That's how parts are made, baby. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching us build a bottle opener today. Just to kind of recap, right? We got the machine. Within 3 months, the machine was fully operational, making parts, doing things. One of the last jobs that came off this Robodrill was this part right here. We did a Op 0 in a different mill, clamped them in, made these, tabbed them off, sanded them down, and what that ultimately looks like is it's this piece on this welded assembly. There's a gasket that gets epoxied. This handle was also made on the Robodrill. This one with 2 tabs, not in a window, right, like this bottle opener that we did, but a very similar strategy. Here's a cool part that I made a couple years ago. I had 12 of these floating above Africa at one point in time, doing internet. It was a cool little job. That company is now bankrupt and defunct. Here's a dirty part that's been laying around. These were made on the Robodrill, again, tabbed off right here. You can see that tab is kind of nasty, but with a finish op, we just kiss it. It makes it a pretty part. So thanks again for following along. I just want to reassure you guys, I did not buy this $800,000 machine to build silly little widgets and gimmicks, but thanks for following along today. Ooh. Drink responsibly, and then as well, we did get some Poor Man Kern stickers. If you guys want one, slide into my DMs, shoot me your address. I'm not a stalker. Send it to you before Christmas. Thanks, guys.